Hi friends, welcome back to Coffee and Cocktails. On this channel, I like to talk about budgeting, personal finance, planning, and productivity. I'm working to pay off debt, invest wisely for my future, and put myself in a better financial position. If that sounds like something you like, please go ahead and subscribe, and let's get into today's video. Well, hi friends. It is a cash unstuffing and condensing day today, and I have some cash here that I took out of the bank. I have $75 here in case I need to make change, because when I unstuffed a couple weeks ago, there was quite a few envelopes that I couldn't unstuff because I didn't have change in one specifically. So I took out some cash. So this should be $75. So let me just double check. So 20, 40, 5, 55, 65, 1, 2, whoops. 20, 45, 55, 65, 6, 7, 8, 9, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 75 here in the back. So no matter what, we will be taking that cash back, which maybe I should write that on a Post-it. So 75 cash. All right, so that's what we're starting out with. And first off, what I'm going to do is I have here my card spending. So this was up to here was from February and January, and then this is what I've done in March. And so last time I tried to unstuff was at the end of the February spending, and the ones that are not highlighted are the ones I was not able to condense or take out. So what I'm going to do is go through and add up my categories that I have now. And let's see, groceries, dining out. Yep, okay. So I'm going to put it on the back of this page. And so what I first like to do is just add up the total for the category. I like to write down the exact amount that I spent because I do like to track to the penny. So then what I will do is, let me take my calculator. I'll go through and find all the groceries transactions and add them up. So we've got $9.98 for this one. We have $8.47 for this. We have $20.58. And then we have $25.45. So that is a total of $64.48 in groceries. And so that's what I actually spent. And then I want to put here how much cash I'm going to take out. So I will decide to either round up or round down depending on what the decimal value is. So for this, I will just do 65. And so then the variance over here will be 52 cents. And this is what I call the honey pot, which is basically like a virtual coin jar, which I had seen on somebody else's video and I thought it was a good idea. But I track that, and that's basically just the leftover change that kind of fluctuates depending on if I round up or if I round down. So that's what I've got for groceries. Let me make sure I mark that one off. So then next category we have here is dining out. So let's do that one. So I went to Chipotle, and I know I had was it a free burrito and I still spent $13? No, that was not a free burrito. Okay. I think I went out to dinner with my mom and we each just paid for our own. So, okay, dining out, and then I've got $34.57 for Wingstop down here. I ran out of space. And that's it. So $47.61 is what I spent on dining out. So I will do 48. So the honey pot is the 39 cents. So the variance between the 48 and the 47.61 is 39 cents. So because I'm taking that cash out of my binder, I'm taking out 48, but I only spent the 47. My honey pot, or like the virtual coin jar, will have that extra 39 cents in it. So hopefully that makes sense. I just like to track it because I do like to look at a lot of different metrics. So at the end of the year or quarterly, I like to look back and kind of see what I've spent in different categories. Stationery is $10.80, and that is it. Plus, I work in finance. I like numbers, I guess. So yeah, I enjoy it. All right, so stationery, I spent $10.80. I bought some new cash envelopes, and so I'm going to take out $11. So again, the honey pot is getting 20 cents. Next is fun. I think I just have the one. Yes, so $18.37. That's for a hotel in Vegas. It's a like a deposit on the room, which is, I don't know, it's a random amount, $18.37. I don't know, it's very random. And so this one, I'm gonna round down. So it's $18.37. I'm gonna round down to 18 just because I've rounded up for all of these. So basically 37 cents will come out of the honey pot. I mean, basically it'll just come out of that, but yeah, all right. Okay, so next is makeup and skincare. It's just the one for $17.24. 24 makeup. So I'll do 17, and again 24 is coming out. Annual subs, I paid for AAA. That was $57. I love that it's an even amount. So I can just take out exactly what I spent. All right. Next is gifts. One thing, $6.68. This was because my mom was feeling sick and she asked me if I could go pick her up some food and bring it to her. So there was something she wanted from McDonald's. It was like a, I don't know, like a $6 meal deal or something. So I went and got her that. So $6.68. Let's do 7. So 32 cents going in. All right, last item is coffee for 25. So my coffee envelope I use for, coffee, like at coffee shops or like Starbucks. But I also use it when I purchase coffee for my house. So if I purchase like the coffee pods, that would also come out of coffee. All right, so this is gonna be interesting because I've got these ones from before too. The only one that I have here and here is groceries. Everything else is separate. So we'll just start and go through. I'm gonna use a different color. I'm not gonna use the blue. I'm gonna use this pink to highlight. Okay, so let's start out with this page just because these are the things I was not able to get to last time, and these are things I spent in like January and February. So work trips is where I want to start out. We're taking out $1,057. That is in my long-term sinking funds, which is here. So $1,057. Here we go. So 1,000 is in a placeholder. We've got 50. Okay, so we've got 10. So let me spread this money out. We know it's 75 going back. Whichever way it goes, it doesn't matter as long as it is $75. Okay. Is this gonna burn? Okay, so what did I say? 1,057. So the 1,000, and then this is 60. right, so $3 back right here. And so now work trips now has 20, 40, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3. So $73. Is that right? Yep, 73. Oops. What did I take out? 1,057. A lot of money gone, but that's what it's for. That's why I do cash stuff, because that way I had the money set aside and it was ready to go. So then I'm just going to cross off work trips here. This is more neon than I was expecting. And then I will cross off work trips on this side as well. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna skip groceries for now. Let's go to beauty. Let's see. Actually, vacation is the next envelope, so let's do that. So $21 coming out. Let's see. Trying to think of the way to do this, because this is for this trip that this is coming out of. This was for a hotel. I used credit card points, and that's what I have left to pay, and that's from this money. This money's for a different trip. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's all the same, and anything that's left from here will go to this trip anyway. I know I spent something else though. I bought a rental car maybe, and I thought I had to prepay it. Let's see. Okay, so I know this is going to be confusing. So I have another transaction that's pending from today. It's pending on my card, and so I didn't write it down here, but I'm gonna write it in here because I don't want to break the bill for like $20, but I will break it for a little bit more. So actually I don't need that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna write on here rental car, vacation, and that's today, and it is $67.15. Okay, so I'm gonna put on here vacation, $67.15. So we'll do 67.15. Okay. So I don't need this actually. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add up this vacation amount, which was the 21, plus the 67. So 88 is what I'm actually taking out of vacation. I'm gonna leave that here, but instead of this 500, I'm gonna break it. So I will give it back $12 and 4 $100 placeholders. So I've got over here some $100 placeholders. Do I have any 4? Okay, so I will do 3, 4, and I will take back the 500. Okay, and then $12 going back. Actually, let me put this here. Yeah, okay, so that leaves 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 400 in placeholder. So 1,400, 10, 11, 12. And that is out of the $1,500 placeholders. So let me just add this again just to be sure. So 67 plus, 67 plus, I think it was 21. Yep, 21, which is 88. And minus 112. Yep, perfect. Okay. So that takes care of that. 21. Fantastic. All right. So what did I take out? 88. So now overall, there should be 1,507 total. And I know it doesn't make sense because it's all in one spot, but I just mentally, I knew the 1,500 was for this specific trip that these expenses are for. So I don't know, in my head it just seems to make more sense. And I'll just keep it divided up. So we've got 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 10, 11, 12. So 1,412. I mean 1,000, yeah, 412. Plus 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. So 1,507. Which is correct. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to use this as a divider. There we go. Hopefully that wasn't too confusing. It made sense in my head, so hopefully it did for you too. Okay, so that's that. What else do we have in here? Can you see? I need to condense some of this, but first I just want to do the unstuffing part before we do the condensing. Groceries. I don't think there's anything else in here. Oh, wait, annual subs. Yep. Okay, let me switch these around. So annual subs, we are taking out 57 for AAA, which I think we might have. Yes, awesome. Okay, so we've got 50, 5, 6, 57. All right, so 57. All right, so in annual subs, we have 500 in the bank, 50, 70, 80, 81. So 581. Perfect. I used to like never have money saved or set aside for annual subscriptions. So when things came due, I was always like scrambling to try and figure out a way to pay for things. So this is so much better. It's so nice to just know like I have the money set aside. I don't need to worry about it. I don't need to, you know, adjust my budget on like a weekly basis for it. I just know I have it, which it's really nice. Let's see, anything else in here? I think that's it for this binder for now. Yep, there's definitely some stuff in here we need to condense, as you can probably tell, but we'll do that after we unstuff. Let's see, let's go to my short-term sinking funds binder. We have consumables on here for $6 that we're gonna take out. This is another one where I didn't have enough ones in here last week. So we'll take a 10 and give back 4. Oh gosh, I hope I don't run out of ones. Okay, so 4. So consumables now has 50, 70, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So 84, because we took out 6. Cute, cute, cute. All right, oops. There we go. Let's highlight consumables. Oops, and I just realized I forgot to do it on this side. Consumables, vacation. Annual subs we did. Okay. All right, perfect. Okay. Let's see what's next. Fun. Okay. So we're going to take out $18 for fun. So, okay. I'm going to take 20 out. Put back 2. I'm almost out of ones. I had 10 ones. All right, well, 55, 56, 57 is what's left. Is that right? Yes. Okay. I was really hoping we'd get all the way through this unstuffing. So fingers crossed we get there. All right, let's see what's next. All right, makeup. Need 17. I don't have enough ones for that, so let's see if we can come back. Gifts. No. Oh man. Stationery. Stationery we can do. So we're taking out 11. So $11, which leaves us with 30 in stationery. Perfect. 30. And I like to highlight both the like total here, but then also the line item over here. That way, just like there, I was able to see which ones I didn't get to last time. So I'm hoping once I come back after groceries and dining out, I've got some ones. I do know one of my envelopes, I think it's Christmas, it has like 10 ones. So if I need to, I can go in and swap that. But let's go to my wallet binder. We'll go to groceries and take out, let's see. Let's do dining out first. $48 is coming out of dining out. I think I have, yes. I think I could make it. What did I say? 48. Yes. So 40 and 50 so this is gonna get these 2 ones back. The 50. $48. I know I had a few dining out purchases. Chipotle and Wingstop. I love Wingstop. If you guys have a Wingstop by you, definitely go. I think it's better than Buffalo Wild Wings, and I like Buffalo Wild Wings, but I think Wingstop is better. So, all right, dining out. We still have 100, 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 55, 56. Yes, 48 minus. And what I'm going to do, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need some ones for groceries. Well, yeah. There's 6 ones here, right? Let's trade in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a 5. We'll do a little condensing so that we have some ones. And then we still have the $156 in dining out. Okay, let's see. Coffee is taking out 25, which should be easy enough. 25. So it still has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80 in coffee. Ooh, I need a... that's okay. I'm just going to write it on here. So minus 25 should leave 80. Perfect. Coffee. Just that one Starbucks reload. Okay, beauty. $67 coming out of beauty. Okay, so I'll take 100. No. Why would I do it? No. What did I say? I need 67? Yeah, 67. Okay, so this is 70. So we're just putting 3 back. So that leaves us with 5, 6, 7, 58, 50, 55, 6, 7, 8. 858. Let's make sure. Yes, 858. Perfect. All right. Good, good, good. So far, so good. We only had to make change once, so that's good. What was that? Beauty. Okay, so back here we'll do groceries. So this is one where I've got it on both pages. So we've got the 131 here and 65 here. So we need to take out 196 from groceries, which I don't know if I have that much in here. Oh, I don't want to break it. I really don't want to break. I guess I could take 100. Okay, so I'm gonna take out $100 placeholder. What did I say? 196. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. So I'm gonna take 200. No, I'm not. I don't have 4 ones. Okay, we'll come back to groceries. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the short-term sinking funds. All right, let's see if we can do makeup and gifts now that we've got some ones. Oops. Okay, we don't right now, so next thing we can do is go to my Christmas binder, which is in my, or my Christmas envelope, which is in my long-term sinking funds. And I know this is one of the things we were going to condense because I know there is 10 ones in here. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to take these 10 ones and we'll put in a 10. So it still has the $60 in there. Because I just want to get everything unstuffed and not have to have something roll over again. All right, so let's go back here. So makeup. $17. So we'll take, let's take the 2 10s. So now it has 23 in makeup. Okay. Makeup. Did I do the gifts? Yeah, okay. We have gifts and groceries left, so let's try gifts again. So we're trying to take out $7. So let me take a 10 and give back 3 ones. 2, 3. So, because that was 7, 8, 9, 10. So we now have in gifts and birthdays 20, 40, 50, 60, 1, 2, 3. 63. Oops, wrong spot. -7. Okay. Great, we're making it work. Let's see. So gifts. Last one is groceries. All right, so I think it was 196, but let me just add it again. We've got 65 plus 131. So 196. So what we need to take out from groceries should be fine. Okay, and I need to make a note that I'm taking out 100 from groceries from my placeholders, so I make sure I reflect that in the bank tracker. So 196, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. So we'll do these. So this is a 100, so that's 200, and then we will give back 4, 2, 3, 4. Ah, okay. So groceries now has 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 194. Is that right? Yeah, 194. Sheesh. What did I take out? 196? 196. 39. Yep, okay. Minus. Oh man, okay. 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 194. Perfect. Whew. All right. So that should be everything for the unstuffing. Whew. Now comes the scary part. Gotta see if what we've got left here in cash is correct. Oops. So I'm gonna put this to the side for a second, and then we'll do our condensing. But first I just want to make sure that what I have here is correct. So I'm gonna go through and add up what we should have here. $3.15, and then from the prior week, so $14.66. So okay, I know we've got this 1100. This we took out 100 and then replaced it with the 4. So I think I should count this as 100. Oops. Let's see. 20, 40, 60, 80. Nope. 51, 52, 50. Nope, that's not right though. Okay, let's take this out for the moment. So we've got 1,100. Okay. And 51, 52, 50. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. That's already over. Oh, because of the 75. Okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And 2. All right. If we subtract 75, 1497. So this should actually be 1282, which is 1597 which I think is what we had in cash, but let's check again. Okay, so 1,100 in the placeholders. $51, $52, $50. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And 2. Oh yeah, and then minus the 75, 1497. Oh yeah, 1497, and then this was that 100. Okay, so whoops. 1497 plus 100, just 1597. Okay, so that's correct because we replaced this with 100 in cash and 4 $100 placeholders. So that's okay. So, oh man, so actual cash, because, okay, so let me just write, placeholders was basically 1,200. So this should be 397, 51, 52, 50, or no, it should be 397 plus 75. So it should be 472. Oh man, it's 51, 52, 50. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And 2. Perfect. Okay, so we've got 472 in cash. Okay. So the other thing I wanted to write down is, I can get rid of these. What were these for? Okay. So $100 was from groceries. 1,000 was from work trips. Minus 1,000. And this 100 was from where? Vacation, I think. Yeah, vacation. 100. Okay. Okay. So let me put these to the side so I don't get confused anymore. So the next thing I want to do is just do some condensing, because I think there's some that we can still condense even though we used some of the bills that, you know, we needed. So I'd rather keep larger bills. Groceries can stay as 20s though. Dining out, I think that can stay. Coffee. Yeah, let's swap these 2 10s for a 20. Yeah, I don't want to do a 50 in coffee. It's very unlikely I would spend $50 at one time. This I know I can condense. Gas and charging. But do I want to? Yeah, let's do a 50. That's fine. Still has 110. Nope, nothing we can do there. I don't have any hundreds. So the largest bill we have is a 50 to condense with. All right. This one we might be able to do something. No, we cannot. I thought we would be able to. Oh man. Okay, let's do 20 for these two 10s. At least get a little slimmer. Or clothing. Yeah, okay. Let's do another 20 for these 10s. So still with 80. Nope, nothing there. I always feel like there's a lot to condense, like when I'm doing my cash stuffing, and then when I get to like this point, it's like, well, there really isn't. Let's do a 50, because why not? So 50, 70, 81 for entertainment. Perfect. Hobbies. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 10s will do. Too bad I didn't know those ones were here earlier. So 45 still in hobbies. That's all right. Made it work. Fitness was 100. How many 50s do I have left? You know what? I just realized I will have some 100s once I get to condensing my savings challenges. What is this? Fitness? Yeah, let's swap this for a 50. I'll have some more 50s too, actually. This one, it's okay. I don't need it as 100. I think that is all I can do. Okay. Self-care. 50, 70, 80, 95, 100. Let's see. I think Mother's Day is until May, so it's like 2 months away. So I'm kind of tempted to put this in savings for a couple months. Or till I use it. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to put a placeholder. So these are the placeholders going out. I'm going to put placeholders that are going in. This is, what did I say, self-care. Just getting 100. And I do have a tracker over here, but it needs to be updated, like cleaned off and updated. So I'm just not even going to do that right now. So 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. So I'll do that off camera once I complete this, because then I will know I can update everything at once. All right, so self-care 100. Perfect. Gifts and birthdays. Let's do this. 2 10s. We'll do a 20. Okay, 63. Okay, that's it for that binder. You know what, before I go into this one, I'm going to go into my savings challenge and get those 100s, because I know my $5,000 savings challenge needs a $500 placeholder. So as you can see here, it's got some cash in it. So let's see. Yeah, lots of lower bills too. Okay. Let's see. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 25, 35, 45, no. Okay, so that's 200. Two. So 1, 52, 53, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95. And I'll go and I'll still condense these over there, but I just don't want to confuse myself anymore. So this $500 is going in, and I like to use the same type of placeholder. So let me see if I have a $500. I do. Okay, so here's the 500. And then let's see, so we still got, let's see, 10, 25, 35, 40. So 40, we'll do two 20s. Okay. So now left in cash are 1, 2, 20, 45. Okay. Hope that's right. And 3,500 in the bank. So 5K is getting 500. And so what I will do is when I deposit the cash into my checking, I will then transfer it over to my high yield savings account. So that way I can start earning some interest, which is always great. Let's see. Other one in here I know is my monthly savings challenge. So January's is already in savings, but February I've got 100 here. So 50, 70, 95, 100. That is this kind of placeholder right there. So this is monthly. And that was another 100. So for each month, I am saving $200. So I've got January here and now February. And I think they're so cute. So there we go. And now I'm working on March. Okay, I think the alphabet ones I'm not condensing, so that is it in this binder. That's good. I really wanted to do the 5K, the $500 placeholder, because I love, with that challenge, I'm doing the placeholders in 500 multiples rather than hundreds. So whenever I get to that, I feel like I'm just like making really good progress. So that is really fun. Treat Yourself has 20, so let's swap that for a 20. Nope, that's as condensed as it can get. That's good. Let's see, auto insurance. Yes, okay, we can do something here. So we can for sure do 100. We can do 200. Is there 300 in here? Yeah, okay. So we have 51, 50, 70, 90, 200. So 200. This is for auto insurance. And I need two $100 placeholders that match. Do I have two more that match this? I do not. Okay, so I'm gonna take this one out and then use these three matching 100s. I like them to match if they're in the same envelope. I just want them to be the same. So insurance still has 300, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 318. Yes, perfect. Car registration. We've got 90. I mean, we could do a 10. No, here, let's do a 50. Ah. So 20, 45, 50. I'll grab one of these 50s. So auto registration still has 200, 50, 70, 90. So 290. Yes. That doesn't have. Oh. 20, 40, 60, 95. I wish I had another 5. Let's do a 50 for this. Okay, this one looks, nope. All right. Okay. All right, let's see holidays. So I've got Easter, which is 10, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we'll take a 6. Then a 10. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So Easter has 36 still. And Christmas is back here. Let's do a 50. 20, 40, 50. So 60. This one's kind of have a nicer 10. Yeah, cool. Okay, so 60 still for Christmas. Just in smaller bills. All right, last binder is the white one. I don't know if there's gonna be much to do in this one, but let's see. Actually, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20. All right, let's do a placeholder for this. So 20, 40, 60, 81. So 100. I'm gonna mark it down because this doesn't get paid until December. So that can go straight to savings. So it still has 322. 322, perfect. Love it, love it. Medical, 20, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Okay, so let's do a 20 because why not? I try and look for nicer bills, but it doesn't really always work. All right, so medical has 40. And I think that is it. I don't think there's any other cash in here. Just placeholders. Yep, okay. So I think that's all of them. Yeah, okay. So now, last thing to do is add up the cash, make sure that all of our bill exchanging is correct. So let's go ahead and add up what we have here. We've got 100, 51, 52, 53, 54, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Lots of tens. All right, fives. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 ones. So that is $14.72. We had $4.72 in cash. So we should have 1,000 here that we added from placeholders, which, let's just use this. We had 100, 200, 100, 500, and 100, which is 1,000. So perfect. So $14.72 is what we are taking back to the bank. And then I will clean off my in the bank dashboard, and I will update my numbers and add these amounts in there. So cool, that is it then. So that wasn't too bad. We got through all of the unstuffings. Everything is up to date and condensed, which is lovely. I love that. Let's see. Yep, there we go. So that's our little stack of cash going back, $14.72, with 1,000 of it going to savings. Let me mark that, high yield savings. And then $4.72 just to replenish the buffer from things that I spent on my card or online. But yeah, so that is it for today's unstuffing and condensing. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. And I have stuff that I've purchased for a giveaway as soon as I reach 1,000. So I'm really trying to get there. But yeah, so if you haven't subscribed, definitely get subscribed. And I will see you in the next video.